Hi there, this is a post-purchase inspection for a Lancer Evolution 2. This one here is bought from auction, 183,000 kilometers on it. Overall condition is quite good compared to most of the Lancers, which is great. This one's going to the USA, where I think that these Lancers are going to be well received. Not a lot of them have made their way over to the USA yet, simply because not a lot of Evo 1s and Evo 2s still exist, or Evo 3s for that matter. This one has a number of modifications, including a full Evo 3 aero package, including front bumper, side skirts, and rear wing, and I think the hood. I think this is an Evo 3 hood. The engine is a 4G63. Running condition seems to be good. You can never really tell with just idling, but from what I can look at, no signs of issue or anything. Aftermarket parts, we have this aluminum ducting, which allows more air to go through the radiator and the intercooler. It's a stock front mount intercooler there. It also has brake cooling ducts inside here that are aftermarket, and an aftermarket horn. Exhaust downpipe is aftermarket, possibly an exhaust header is aftermarket, but I can't see in there. This heat shield is aftermarket, and quite nice because the original one tends to rust really quickly. Turbo down there, a TD05. It's a pretty big turbo for a 2-liter engine, but makes the car really fun to drive. It has a mushroom air filter with a heat shield around it, aftermarket oil catch can, and then I think this piping here that goes from the air intake to the into the turbo is an aftermarket part. Battery with aftermarket grounding kit, adjustable top mounts for the suspension, strut tower bar, and plug wires are aftermarket. I think that that's basically everything. Okay, going to lower the hood. The vehicle will be faster than a stock Evo would be because it has a boost controller at the very least, plus whatever aftermarket parts can give it a little bit of extra, including exhaust and the intake there. Okay, going to go over the auction inspection sheet here, and then we'll go once around the vehicle and then on to the inside. Okay, so it's a 1993 January. I believe the Evo 2 was from, no, this is a February. I believe the Evo 1 was 1992 December, and then the Evo 2 was 1993 January. And so this one's a 1993 February GSR Evolution. GSR is the luxury version, meaning you get the better seats and you get the better brakes. The brakes have been changed over to Porsche brakes, though. That's really cool. And when I saw that, that made me laugh. I've never seen anybody put Porsche brakes on an Evo, but I think that that's going to be a nice upgrade. The originals are Brembos, but they're kind of consumer-grade Brembos, and I believe the Porsche ones would be better brake anyway. Auction 3, interior D, exterior D, but I think it's a good car. It looks pretty good to me, and you know, I see a lot of different cars. 183,051 kilometers on the gauges there. Various aftermarket parts, so see in person for details. And then damage, lots of scratches on the front bumper, various corrosion on the roof. U3 on the door. I did not see a U3 on this door. No, I still don't see it. Well, that's convenient. U2 on the back, I did see that. Right here. And then there's a repainted section over here that's also mentioned on the auction sheet. And you won't be able to see very well because it's a dark day today. Super dark. And we're also underneath the foliage. Okay, so rust on the roof. Let me actually translate all of this first. So dashboard has various screw holes in it, various modifications to the car, aero parts scratched and paint cracked, underside various surface rust and corrosion, various scratches, dents, uneven paint, and paint wave. So yeah, this side skirt is cracked, but Evos tend to wear out faster than most cars do, and so this is very low damage compared to your average Evo. Rust on the roof is an Evo problem. This kind of looks like, instead of being a 25-year-old car, it kind of looks like an Evo at around 20 years. So better than your average. And I'm happy about that, because Evos, even if they're in bad condition, are awesome cars because they're so much fun to drive. This one's bird poo. And then, yeah. So the roof has some cancer in it. You might find some underneath here too. These rain gutter pieces tend to hide what it could be rust in there. Later on, these aren't there on the car. Kind of weird. Anyways, oh, this has been adjusted. Okay, and then hood pins that are not actually present. They're just pretend stick on things that look like hood pins. Okay, so the once around here, the car has a good height with the aftermarket suspension. The white wheels on the white car look especially good. The Evo in the USA didn't show up until the Evo 7, and so the Evo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are all forbidden fruit and don't exist in the US, except for now Evo 1 and 2s are importable. You can tell the Evo 3 because it has the 1, 2, 3 on the rear wing. And the Evo 4 has that, but the wing is a different shape, and then the 5 and 6 don't have that. Well, nor the 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, running condition seems to be good. Has a really short shifter inside. Okay, so let's go inside the vehicle here. Part of the active runners crew. Cool. Okay, door cards are good. Sometimes this fabric comes peeling off, but this one looks to be okay. It has a full roll cage inside, and it's a roll cage that allows you to use the back seats. What's this? There's a monkey. Okay, well, I wanted to show you the roll cage, but that monkey is pretty sweet. Let's have a better look at that. Hi, I'm a monkey. So the roll cage comes up here, and then has no cross member in the back. It doesn't go across the seats or anything, so that's really cool, but you can still use it. Has a full bucket seat, which is a little bit annoying, but some people enjoy full bucket seats, especially if you're going to be racing in the car. Has some rips here, and underneath this is ripped. Okay, I got a message that I needed to show you about the seat rails. These are aftermarket low-down seat rails, and it's meant to carry the original seat but lower it down a little bit. And then this racing seat just bolts in with these bolts, and you can still move it forward and back. And right now it's in the full back position, which is a little bit further forward than the stock seat would go in its full back position. So it's a bride seat, comes with a pillow. You can put the pillow anywhere that you like, and then the cushions, if you want, you can replace them, and the skins you can replace as well if you want to continue using this seat. Okay, steering wheel has a lot of wear up here. It's also a fake Momo steering wheel. It says Momo on it, but a real Momo steering wheel won't be as flexible as this one would be. So, not real. Okay. Dash screw holes up there. And up there, and that sign on the dashboard over there says no smoking. I'm going to go inside and do what is regularly the interior check. I forgot to do it. So we got a boost gauge up there, power windows. Okay. Right rear doesn't work. The seat sits down pretty low, meaning you have, like, this is where my eye level is, which is weird for me. Usually I sit up higher, and the steering wheel is very close to you because this is an offset steering wheel, so it makes it good for racing, but not super comfortable. Brakes feel a little bit soft. You want to change that fluid. Clutch feels like an aftermarket one. This is very short. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really don't like that. Not only is it short, but it has an extra pivot point in it, so instead of feeling like it has 1, 2 points, the knob itself and the transmission, it bends forward. It's weird. I don't like it. This is a Drifto knob. If you can take this cap off, take the spring out, and then you can use it like the Drift knobs. I want the seat to be able to go back a little bit further. Super down seat rail for the Lancer Evolution 1 through 5, or 1 through 6. Okay, power steering is good. Okay, LED lights for the gauges to make them light up a little bit more, and then these two dots up here, those are not original, and so it's probably a shift light. Okay, ashtray has been removed. No free CD in there. You see all of these temp and fan here have been changed to LEDs. Okay, and let's do, it's been a while since I bought the Evo. And speed down. We get some whistling coming from the vents. And let's make sure we do it face version only. There we go. This extra piece is cool, I like it. And then the blue light underneath, I like it, that's fine. AC works, so that's good. And the seat sits down far enough that you're not going to be at too much danger with this roll cage. You do want to watch out with roll cages inside a car, because if you're in an accident and your head hits this, that's pretty dangerous. Okay, the Evo engine feels Evo-like, pretty normal. And to get out, this is annoying. Getting out of a full bucket seat is a pain in the butt, especially when you don't have extra hands to hold yourself. Okay, the trunk looks good, and the rear seats look good. Here's rear seats. Ooh, HKS Power Bride seat. That's neat. No rust in the bottom section here, and so that's lucky. I did take some pictures of the underside, but you can't really see the extent of corrosion very well with pictures, and you really need to be checking it with a lift to get a good idea. And those headlights are really bright. Wow. Okay, so there you go. Lancer Evolution. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much, and have a nice day.